So I'm thinking about Brandi Glanville and Caroline Manzo and how I have been publicly criticized about having a podcast called Rewives when I've quote unquote trashed the Housewives. Now, Rewives is just talking about current issues through the vehicle of a show that I was on and totally qualified and entitled to speak on, but we don't trash anyone. But when I did leave, I said it didn't reflect where I wanted to be as a woman, as a mother. My daughter is embarrassed by it, and I didn't want to participate in a Housewives book. I don't think I'm better than it. I know I'm not better than it. I'm, home in pajamas while these women are doing very fabulous things. And I respect their need and desire to be there, whether it's for fame, for money, for the help with their business, for just not wanting to be bored. I mean, there's no disrespect to the women who want to be there. There are many reasons we do many things in our lives. But a woman allegedly forcing themselves on another woman. And then I watched the show from Potomac that I talked to Candy Burse about with two women ripping each other's hair out. And, I watch on here a lot of people reporting on this and sort of laughing about it and celebrating it and breaking it down. That Garcelle's son, I guess, was bullied online. And I mean, the shows celebrate fraud and infidelity and the going to jail. Like, it really does capitalize on that. And so that's what sells. So I guess we have to not only think about the show, but we have to think about ourselves. If that's what sells, that's what we talk about, we're the customers. So if you're talking about that and, OMGing that and reporting about that, that's why these crazy things happen. So it is definitely a show that celebrates a woman falling off the wagon, cheating on their husband, being defrauding someone, going to jail, having a husband going to jail. I mean, fighting, flipping a table, throwing a leg, ripping a weave. Like, that's what the show celebrates. So did I say that I didn't want to be there anymore? And do I say that now? Yeah. And, I feel badly for Caroline, who's a respectable woman who took a hit during the pandemic, wants to make a little bit of money, and she's a great housewife, and that got taken away from her on a trip that was probably magical. It's Morocco. I mean, how lucky are they? So I just think the whole thing's fucked up, as I'm sure you do as well. Our society consumes other people's grief and hardship with a voracious appetite.